Hello. Well, I haven't made a video for a while. Hold on, I'll spin you around. I haven't made a video for a while, so I thought I'll come up and give you a bit of a look on what I'm doing today. It's probably just going to be me pottering around, but you might enjoy it. Anyway, I'll spin you around and show you where I'm at the moment and where we'll go. Someone give us a tin of this. It's what they use for drywall, but he says if you put it on your wood, it's a great preserve. I'm not sure about putting it on. I've just cut down the comfrey. That's all cut back. I decided on the cabbage, the compost heap, because I've got loads in the bucket already. My garlic's under there. Got a raw radish coming through. Turnips. I've just planted them out yesterday, and a few lettuce on the end. Some beetroot. I'm going to fill this with celery. This is where my celery is going to go. I don't know whether to put it out today. It's quite dry. Broad beans, as you can see. I'm going to string them up because they're starting to flap around in the wind a bit. But they're looking champion. There's a few snowshoes, as you can see. One there and one there. But here's what it is. This is on the far side is purple cabbage, and we've got a normal green cabbage and some kale at the front of here. I built this yesterday. I bought the netting, and I thought the netting was a lot wider than what it actually is. So I need to figure a way of joining it together. All I've done is had a few cable ties in as a minute. There's loads of gaps all over. I need to try and find a big needle where I can just stitch my way down the centre. This is where I'm going to put the calabrese today. I don't think I've got enough. I might just put two because the flower are quite big. I just put two in at a time. I haven't planned on what I'm putting in here yet. Actually, I'm going to put the sweet corn in here. I'll put the sweet corn in, and I'm going to plant the runner beans in the sweet corn so it grows up and saves having to use the bean poles. Got loads of onions in. 3 rows of leeks. We don't really eat leeks, but they were given to us, so I thought I'd give it a go. Make some leek and potato soup or something. I'm going to dig this a little bit over. So this is going to be a bit spare land, so I've got nothing planned for here and nothing planned for the top end. Strawberries I'm just letting go away. It's the last year with them, and then they need dug up. But spring onions at the bottom, they're going to go on the bottom bed. My Brussels, where are they? There they are. Brussels haven't taken, spinach hasn't taken. We had cauliflower that twirls. There's one there, and some gem lettuce. These are all my beans. Ballotti, dwarf French beans. Ballotti. Peas, which are just going alright. I've just planted another set yesterday. There's my sweet corn. I've just dumped it in the tray, getting some water. A few more onions. Kale. No, that's not kale, man, that's calabrese. That's what's going in today. Some flowers for my mother. She's been away, so I've been looking after them. Courgettes, cayenne peppers, which aren't doing anything, and tomatoes, which will be going in here. So yeah, there's the celery. And there's a few more over there, so I'm just going to fill that bed. I don't know whether to just put them out today or wait another month. I've never successfully grown celery. The golden raspberries and the plums. I left this, it's roped off. I just left this because this is where I grew dahlias last year, and they're starting to poke through. There's some there, some there. So once they get a bit higher than the weeds, then I'm going to weed it and see what we've got. I didn't want to touch it in case I've dug up a dahlia. But one of the, as you know, last time, I'll separate that. I'm going to just cover this over, and that'll be that one full, and then leave this empty and transfer it, so any rubbish is just going to get burned because I need to compost this for next year. Still manure on the bottom of there, we just hide that on the top and get this all cleared out. So yes, all my gooseberry. I'm getting some gooseberries, or gooseberries, I don't know how you say them. Goosies, that's what we used to call them. Yeah, I've got a few little tiddlers on there. So they're coming on smashing. They go red and they're really sweet. I never liked gooseberries, but them are really nice. And the blueberries. Got lots of blueberry flowers on. And the other one I grew is starting to come through. So at the end of the season I'm going to cut this back and try and propagate the cuttings, because it's getting too tall and I want it to be more bushy than tall, but it's getting moved anyway. Right, as Dave would say, I'm just going to pause you for editing reasons. Right, I'll tell you what's been going on. So a couple of weeks ago there's an old fella next to us. He's got a double plot full of raised beds, greenhouse, polytunnel, sheds, the lot. And he come up when he's asked if I'll take it on. But I can't take that on and run this at the same time. Now, as much as I love this plot and I've just done the polytunnel, very tempted to take this other one on and get rid of, just give this one up. Solely on the premises of his is ready just to walk on, and it's all raised beds. I mean, the only scaffolding board raised beds are not like the 3 foot deep ones, you know, Dave Allotment proper raised beds as he calls them. These are just wooden boarded beds. It's nearly been hit by a bird. His polytunnels, the plastic's going to need replaced, but it's a lot bigger. I don't want to show it yet because it's going to be next season. He asked us to do it now, and I said I've got all this set up ready to go, so I'd rather wait another season and see how he feels, because he's in his mid-70s and I think he's just ready to give it up. So he says I can have everything, the tools, the lot, everything that's in there. He says I just take it, because he knows I come quite a lot, and as much as I don't make many videos, I do come to Allotment quite a lot and potter around. I'm just not used to vlogging or whatever you call it. So that's pretty much the state of play. So I've told him I'll probably take it on and give this one up. So it's going to be the last season in this allotment. I'm going to try and take my shed, because as big as his shed is, I still want a lock up, and that's what this will be, so I can put the bigger tools in. I mean, it's literally 5 feet from my allotment. So I know someone that might take this allotment on as well, so it's not going to be stood long. I mean, it'll get snapped up, because from what it was to what it is, someone will pick it up. But yeah, in the not so near future I might take it and have a look, show what it's like once I speak to them, once we spoke to the committee, because they're not very keen on people swapping plots or giving one up to do it, but we'll see, we'll wait and see what, it's been happening over there. There's a guy had an accident and he can no longer do his allotment, so this guy here who has his own website for allotment, he's given that one up and he's going to move up to this other guy's. So it has been done, so if they try to say anything, I'll knock them. Hopefully I'm looking a bit trimmer, being at the gym. So I'm trying to keep up my fitness as well. Job's going great, I'm really enjoying it. It's quite a learning curve. You see some quite nasty and nice things at the same time, but part and parcel of the job. I love it. I mean, who gets to drive in blue lights and never gets stuck in a traffic jam? And when you're stuck in a traffic jam, you're getting paid for it, so either way it's a win-win. So yeah. But back to this other plot, I'm going to get some chickens. There's already a half demolished chicken coop which I'm just going to revamp up, so I'm going to get some chickens and I'm going to get a few fruit trees, because it's massive. Dave's next door is bigger. He's got 2 full plots. This one's, well, I suppose it is 2 plots, but the other way around. So yeah, that it is a double plot. And I don't grow enough to keep it. But with everything being in raised beds, he's got a raised bed, and then there's like a metre wide walkway, which I think over the years, once I update the beds, I might make them wider and reduce that walkway, because it's a lot of wasted space really. I think it's just his way of filling the allotment is to just have wide gaps. Put bark down in between, so then when that rots down it's some compost. And yeah, the fences need fixed. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This greenhouse that I put up, I'm just going to leave. I've got it for now. Everything in here is for now, apart from the polytunnel, even the shed. So whoever takes this on, they can just have the greenhouse. I can't be bothered to take it down and move it. It's I feel like I've just got everything nearly done and I'm just up and off and again. But yeah, as you can see, this is all weedy. And I don't know if it's too early to put my calabrese in, but I want to get it in. The celery, I might just bite the bullet and put that in. I'm worried it's too soon. I don't know, I'm going to have to, I might just leave that and read up, because I don't want to destroy it. I've been tender and praying that it's alright, because I really like celery and I want to know what it's like compared to the shop board. But everything else that I've sown has failed, like my Brussels. This is the second time I've tried sowing them. There must just be a dodgy batch of seeds. So there's no Brussels sprouts. I've got loads of cauliflower, which I'll put somewhere. And yeah, that's it for now really. It's so bright, gorgeous today. It was Wednesday, 21st of May. So I've got night shift on Friday. I'm working lots of weekends at the minute, so during the week I get to come down here and sit and run really. I don't really have anything else to say. If there's any questions anyone wants to ask us, feel free. But I'm so tempted to walk across and show you this allotment, you know. Should I give you a sneak peek? Oh, I'm quite excited about our table to stand. Anyone that knows this allotment say keep your mouth shut. I know where you live. Right, so I kind of keep secret, as you can see. This is the allotment. This is John's. See as I mean? It's all prepped and ready to go. And there's this fully wide shed and greenhouse. There's the chicken crate in the bottom. I can't really video code on there because nosy neighbours down the bottom who are all friends. So yeah, that's it. As you can see, it's not far for us to walk, like from here to there. Which, had I been, well, I don't know. I was thinking of keeping them both on and just slowly moving everything across. I just feel like I haven't got the full use out of that polytunnel, but yeah, it's only a polytunnel. Easy rebuild. So, right, I'm going to get on. I'll just put the camera in the background. You can watch. Look at that rhubarb. Well, I did it. Bought me 2 pickings of that rhubarb. It's just like elephant. Oh, bit of indigestion. It's like elephant ears, the leaves. Massive. I just keep pulling them off. I keep removing the stems that are going over the strawberries and just find them on the compost heap. So yes, oh, there's a nice plough in the corner. I was meant to pull this up last year and I forgot to. Yes, that must be like a iris, I think. Gorgeous. Not so much the weeds, but oh, I found this ladybird floating in the water and it's unfortunately been its demise. Has anyone else noticed there's absolutely tons of ladybirds this year? Last year I barely seen any, and this year everywhere I walk I'm nearly stepping on a ladybird, which is fantastic because they eat the aphids. I'm going to have to give these a water soon. Right, anyway, I'm waffling. Well, that's me done. Been up for a couple of hours, but I've got a few odds and ends to do at home. So just a quick recap. Here's what I've done the day. I've got me whatchamacallits in, Calabrese, and my salaries are just out, and put them back in. They've been out for an hour just to start hardening off as they're going out. Ooh. Actually, I might give these all a water before I go. I've potted on the rest of my celery, so they're the second batch, so it should be good. So let's get a little bit of watering done, and then we'll get our sweet corns coming uncanny. 100% germination, which is always good. So when I come back up, look lovely, don't it? Blueberries. So next time I'm up, which might be tomorrow, I'll get me cauliflower out, which I've shifted to there. We'll put the collies out, get the tomatoes. The tomatoes then might need potted onto a bigger pot, because they're looking like they're not growing much, which is normally an indication they're a bit hot-bound. So just giving everything a quick watering. Now the peas. Oh, this is heavy. It's heavy when you're trying to do it one-handed. It's very hot in here. I'm rather warm, to say the least, in this place. Should be getting some pea pods soon. Looking grand, looking grand. And then I'll get another row in once them come through. Because every year I've grown pea pods, I've been fighting against the bloody pigeons. So this year, they're mine. Because pigeons don't come into polytunnels. Quite good about this polytunnel, giving it up, you know. It's absolutely massive compared to the other, like, if I spin you around. Oh, excuse the hands, if I spin you around, I'm a 6'1" and I cannot touch the roof. So it's a good 8 or 9 foot high. So yes, that is it for now. So I shall water this side and bid you all, excuse the camera fickly, wish you all good, bye bye.